Oh no, okay, they're just going to go for a poo in their bed. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Planet Zoo and Pine Brook Sanctuary. How are you? What have you all been up to? Let me know in the comment section down below. But I hope you're all good and I hope you're all doing well. So here is our giraffe that we put in the last episode. So we have two of them, a male and a female. And they are doing really well. I don't believe we have any babies at the moment, but the guests seem to love them and they really enjoy this platform up the top. The security guard is coming up to have a little look as well. How are we doing for donations up here? 666, so that's not too bad. But yeah, overall doing okay. I will put in one of these because we do need some support that I forgot to put in the last episode. In the UK, we've had another heat wave, everybody. We had, I think, maybe like a week's worth of sun. It's our summer over here. So we had like a week's worth of really hot weather a couple of weeks ago, and then it's come back. And it's like 30 degrees, 35 degrees Celsius, which in the UK is very, very hot. I think I said this in the last episode. I was talking about the heat wave. Our houses are built to retain the heat because it's not very often we get hot weather in the UK. We are doing quite well with our gondola rides. This one's really busy. I don't know about any of the other ones. Let's just scoot on over and have a little look. Yeah, this one, it gets a few visitors, but there's nothing really over here apart from the Amur leopard. Oh, and it's snowing. We haven't seen snow for a while, actually. It's just been rain and sun. And yeah, there isn't really any animals over here, so I'm thinking it will probably get busier once we put some other animals in. Let's have a little look at this one. And yeah, there isn't anybody queuing on this one, so let's see. Right, okay, so we haven't got any animals in their ideal temperature, so maybe we could put in some heating for them. Put in some heaters, so maybe let's sink these down and hope that that will kind of help. I know it is warmer inside, I think. Oh, I just didn't put any heaters. Sorry, everybody. How mean of me. So I'm thinking if I just put that in, that should really help with them actually, shouldn't it? Or has that not got any power? Oh, no, it does. Increasing the temperature. Now, we don't really want it to 30 degrees, do we? Let's say maybe 15. Okay, so I'm hoping that should help with the penguins. Now, the Nile leechwees are also struggling with some heat. And this was in here, I believe. So I've changed these to 15. We've got some heaters inside for them already. So there we are. So hopefully that should help with them. Anybody else that is not in its ideal temperature? No, just the Nile leechwees, okay? So everybody else seems to be okay. I might just put one in here. The horses are all fine. I am going to put one in here though, just to make sure that they are all okay. And our leopards, I'm thinking these are fine, I believe, because they can be outside in quite low temperatures, but I'm just going to put one on the hill just in case, and everybody else I believe is all good. See, there you are. Look, the snow's gone already, so but that's fine. All our animals now have perfectly heated habitats. So in this particular episode, what we are going to do is you all voted over on the community page that you would like to see the African wild dog go in this episode. So that is all good. We can do that. And then I think I might do the okapi as well. So I'm hoping I might put some seating for some food up in this section because there's a bit of a dead space now. So I'm thinking maybe the okapi here the okapi here, and then the African wild dog over in this section, and the D-hole possibly over here, I'm thinking. I think we will actually need another path, so let's put that in before we get carried away. We should be able to just double click on here. Yeah, if you double click on the path, then you don't need to scroll through all of the paths to try and find the right one that you need. So I'm just going to go straight out and slightly curve around this tree. And then what I might do is even just join this up, just like that. So the path looks a bit rubbish at the moment, but we will sort that out later on. So I'm thinking, yeah, the African wild dog can be over here because then the guests can kind of also have a little view of them whilst they're queuing for the ride. And then maybe the okapi in this section, and then maybe they have the D-hole coming off of here. I mean, I could possibly, if I move the toilet, fit the okapi in this section. Because I'm not sure, let's just out of interest, before we go do anything else, let's just have a look to see how much space. Oh God, no, they need a load of space, don't they? How many people can make animals? So 1 male, 1 female, and they can only have 1 offspring. Yeah, 1,000. So, I mean, it might be okay. Maybe we could use this and remove the toilets. Are they shy? Yes, they are shy. Okay, right, I think I've worked this out now. So we're going to put the okapi in this section, if you guys agree. We're going to take out the toilets and we're going to move them over here. And we're going to put a small opening because they are shy animals, and we're going to expand it out this section so that you can have a really small section for them to view, and then over here we can have the African wild dogs and the D-hole or something, or one or the other, because I know they're pack animals, so they need quite a lot of space. So yeah, I'm thinking that's what we're going to do. Let me know in the comment section down below if you agree or if you think that's a terrible idea. In this episode, we are going to do the African wild dog because you all voted for it. So thank you all for voting. It means a great deal just because it lets me know what you're all thinking. Oh, the water buffalo is expecting offspring. So before we do get into anything, let's just go and see if we've had any little babies. Oh, we've got some more red pandas and we've had a new Amur leopard. So let's just go and check these little things out. Where are they? Are they inside? Yeah, here we go. It was always really cute to see the little babies. Here they are, look. Here's one. We have a little boy looking all cute and fluffy and very happy. Very good. And then I think, is this its sister? Yes. So we have a little girl just here as well. Those on contraception, and then we're also going to quickly zip over to the Amur leopard and see how these ones are. If I can click on the right button. So we've got a male in here. Look at that. Look at his little eyes. Oh look, it's going to go to sleep. No, oh no, okay, they're just going to go for a poo in their bed. Okay. They are quite a lot lighter, aren't they, in colour compared to their mum and dad. And we've just had a load of new penguins. So we can put all of these on contraception. Okay, so everybody else is looking good. I'll sort out the exhibits off screen. We've got some Nile leeches and our pea horses and our siamangs, which I believe happened in the last episode. I just forgot to put them on contraceptive. Okay, so not much really to kind of go on, like maintenance kind of wise. I will just train up our staff. So what I might do is make a start on the African wild dogs, and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to make a little kind of seating area along with some food. I think maybe like a cafe as well. So you'll see that in this episode as well, to try and fill up this kind of space here. But first of all, let's zip back over here to where we're actually going to put them and see what we can do about getting them. So African wild dog. So 27 males and 9 females. Okay, so there's an alpha male and an alpha female. So only the alphas mate. Okay. So very easy, and they have 1 to 6 offsprings. So they're confident with humans, but they cannot enter the habitat. That's understandable. So here is all the information on them. If you wanted to pause and have a little read, then you may be my guest. So I am thinking we could maybe get, see, they need a lot of room as well. Okay, maybe 3 males and 3 females. And then if each of those females have 6 babies, goodness me, hang on, that could have top of 18 babies. God. Right, okay, so we are going to need a lot of space. So I am thinking they're going to have to go in this section here. Let me just have a little look at the D holes just for space wise. Okay, so they are pretty much the same, but I think the African wild dog can go here and it will have a look like kind of a longer, more horizontal kind of habitat, whereas this one is going to have a longer vertical habitat. We're going to have to kind of go around that section. But that is for another episode. We are going to concentrate on the African wild dogs. So let's go over and get them. And by the way, I just noticed that we have hit $1 million. So that is really good. So African wild dogs, so we're looking for 3 males and 3 females. Let's have a little look at the prices. Now, we don't necessarily want them all to be on the older side, do we? These ones aren't too bad. These are really good and they're not that many conservation credits. So maybe we go for these. So we can have 1 male, 1 male. Okay, so we've got 3 males. And then I'm thinking we just put on that we just want a female because we've already got all of our males. My goodness, some of these prices are very cheeky. Like 5,000, they're just going to pass away soon. And this one here, 4,000. Yes, okay, they've got a lot of life in them. This one here, 700, not too bad, quite young. So, okay, I think we're going to get that one. And then we're just going to have to take these cash ones because they don't necessarily mate. And they unfortunately are going to pass away. So these ones probably aren't going to be the alpha females, perhaps. You don't know. Knowing our luck, it probably will be. This one will not be the alpha female. And these 2 low ones will. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So we're going to select all of them and we are going to put them in the quarantine area. This one's closest, so we'll pop that one in there. And we are going to have an inside area for them. So what I might do is copy this one over and we can use this, I think, maybe have the entrance kind of over here for them. And then the guests can have a little look at them through the window as well, just like that. But I will put all of that in off camera with all the windows and everything like that. And put in a power source as well. And then I will be back with you with the habitat. So I will see you in just a moment. Okay everybody, we have now finished the African dog habitat. So this is one of them just here. They've got some big old ears and a really lovely fluffy tail, and just walking through the nice long grass. So we have quite a few in here. We have one playing in the water, and then we've got one just crossing the grass over here, and the people in the gondola ride can have a little good look. So we're going to come over here, and we've got one over here by the water as well. And I believe some in here also. So yeah, we've got quite a few. They're all sleeping, which is really cute. So we have 3 males and 3 females. So hopefully we should have a big pack of animals in here. Sorry about all the notifications. Ignore the amount of zoo alerts. That is just because I've put in some food and drink over here ready for the next episode. I just haven't linked them up. There wasn't any power, so the game's just currently shouting at me about it. But anyway, let me just pause the game so we don't have a look at all these notifications. So this is the habitat, just all along here. So it is pretty big, a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be on it, if I'm honest. They've got way too much room really, but it doesn't matter. So we have some water area over here. It just kind of curves all the way around here, just like that. Nothing major. And they've got like a little kind of platform here that they can lounge about in the sun. Kind of come around here. And we've got a little kind of covered area for them so they can go to sleep in the sun or the outside if they wanted to. They don't necessarily have to go indoors. We've just got some kind of broken trees around the place. They're enrichment items as well. And down here we've got some more enrichment items along with lots of rocks that they can climb on. They can run through the bushes also, and we've got another viewing area around here, around the back, with some more enrichment items. Yeah, I will go through and eventually put in some decoration around the bottom of the habitat, just so it kind of creates like a barrier from the pathway and the guests. So we don't have any kids poking their fingers in or anything like that. And we just have our education sections with our donation bins as well. But yeah, the animals all seem to really enjoy everything so far anyway. And this is their little inside area just in here. So we just have a few little enrichment items in here and their little water section and their bedding and the child's kind of artwork. Now this I am pretty sure is a wolf. Yes, it's a wolf, but there isn't an African wild dog picture anywhere, not that I could find. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So I've had to put a wolf in, and we're just going to pretend it is a African wild dog. But yeah, I really do like this habitat. It's really, like I said, it's really big. So perfect for lots of little animals. But I think the guests do have quite a nice view of them, really. And I will show you what I've done over in this section here. So this is kind of like a coffee shop with cakes and food. Why isn't this working? Do we not have any power? Oh, okay, no power. Right. So we've got some donuts and some cake shops eventually when they do have power. And we have some coffee shops over here, and we also have just some water shops here also, with lots and lots of seats for the guests to kind of sit down and enjoy their water, enjoy their coffee, and enjoy their cakes just before maybe they could get on the ride or just before they go somewhere else. Right next to the giraffes as well, so they've got a nice view of them as they're sitting down, and you can see them running in the distance. Eventually over here it's going to be like the bonobos and things like that. And possibly the lemur as well. Yeah, the ring-tailed lemur. So we will have a little look at that. I think that's going to stretch over this side, and then maybe have the path kind of leading over here. And this is where we're going to put our gorilla and everything like that. But we have still got plenty to do. Lastly, I believe we have had some animals be born, and we have had some animals kind of grow up. So let's just have a look. Okay, so we've got a lot of penguin babies grown up. So let's select all of these. I think these have all grown up whilst I've been doing the African wild dog habitat. So we're going to take those off of contraception. We're just going to pause the game just in case they have any kind of mating issues. Those ones are all fine. May need to have a think about getting another otter as well at some point because they are elderly. I'm not entirely sure how long we have with them. Oh, and our giraffe is expecting a baby, so that's exciting. Okay, so we have a horned oryx as well that needs to be released to the wild. And a wild water buffalo as well. Oh, 2 wild water buffaloes, perfect. And one of them is pregnant again. So we actually have quite a lot of animals to release to the wild. So let's click release to the wild. So it's gonna give us 882 credits, but we have penguins, oryx, water buffaloes, quite a few in here. So we're gonna release those. And there we are. So let's just push play and hopefully we should hear some boxes and everything opening. Really sorry about the weather towards the end, but I really do hope you have enjoyed this episode. Please do let me know of any comments, thoughts and suggestions in the comment section down below, and give me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed this episode, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.